dubiest of the dubiest. That's you. And I'm 50 plus, and I'm sitting in Denver, Colorado. And look, you can't see him, he's hiding up there. Mr. Derek is relaxing finally from a long day of driving. And today, you see how many you drove today? Let's see. Let's see if you've been playing around and not driving. Today, 10 hours and 25 minutes. So 10 hours and 25 minutes is going to put you where, like, what? You got to be up there, son. About 153. So tomorrow, when you drive back to Salt Lake, you'll be about 163 or so. It's about 10 hours a day. And next week is Driver Appreciation Week. So we're going to do a 34 and shoot some video, let you guys see what Swift does for their drivers on Driver Appreciation Week. Um, Today is going to be, I promise, a short one because I don't record as much as I had been because um, um, when the truck stopped moving, I think he wants to go to sleep, and I really don't want to be yapping and disturb his sleep. So we're gonna do that again today. We're gonna hurry up and get done so he can go to sleep. So I'm gonna finish answering a few of you guys' questions from the other day when I ran for a long time. Uh, let's uh, the Swift pay lumper fees. Swift's gonna pay every fee that pertains to delivering the loads. Okay, they're gonna pay for the fuel. They're gonna pay for lumper fees. None of that's gonna be out of your pocket. Okay. Um, how long does a student have to wait before they are assigned a mentor? I've been waiting 2 weeks now. Uh, and that was from Robert. Listen, um, typically, that could be, pretty average. Okay, and it also depends on where you're located and the the mentor and student thing um, is changed somewhat to a point where my last three students came out of Corsicana, but I am a Salt Lake driver. I'm a Salt Lake mentor, but I took three students um, um, Corsicana, and I kind of liked it because the way it was set up. Because when I drop them off in Corsicana, I can just near Dallas, like Corsicana, Lancaster. I'm sorry, not Corsicana, Lancaster, but then I just you know go south up 45 and be at the house, take my little home time. And then on the way back, I pick another one up and keep going. Um, but um, I'm a Salt Lake driver, so what happens to the students in Salt Lake? And it's just kind of uh, not the way things are supposed to be done. Therefore, you know, um, that's going to be fixed. So um, just hang in there. You're going to get a mentor and enjoy this time off because then you're going to get on a mentor's truck and you're going to be humping it for a while. So um, enjoy the time with your family right now. And when the time comes to get on the truck, um, get on it, make the best of it. That being said, um, the student mentor relationship type of situation, we're going to talk about that. I always kind of update that process again. Every time one student's off and I'm getting ready to get with another student, it's not going to change. I'm going to do it again. So that's going to happen pretty quick because this time next week, my upper bunk going to be empty. Um, he's only got about, in actuality, 5 days of driving and he's done. So that's going to happen pretty quick. But just keep a good attitude when it comes to mentors, okay? There's some, mentality that all mentors are bad people, and of course all the students are spectacular. The students are never an issue. It's just always those horrible mentors, right? They don't even make sense. So we'll talk about it later next week. Let's see. Uh, what's a good one here? Scooch up a little bit. Um, a 50 plus, been retired for 30 years in the grocery industry. The company don't offer 1 year lease. 1 year lease at Swift is enough time. Uh, he's got a lease question, and um, uh, you guys hadn't heard me talk a whole lot about lease, and I don't, because this is a rookie channel, and if you're a rookie, then you don't need to be worried about lease for quite a while. And if you've been doing it for a while and you think you're ready for a lease, then if you have questions for me about that lease, then you're probably not ready. Okay, because if you are getting into a lease, um, you're gonna have to be able to manage your own business and manage your own affairs and manage that truck's affairs, and that calls for quite a bit of due diligence. And you know, uh, I can give you some information, but I'm not going to get you what you need to make that decision, because how can I know what goes on in your life and what your responsibilities are, that that's going to take away from that truck. So keep that things in mind there. Let's see what else we got. Uh, oh, it's still lease. Um, I just looked at an LT, but 400 horsepower is gutless. Okay, so he's talking about the truck. He says he was hoping to get 450. Um, these trucks are rated at 80,000 pounds gross, and I've been 80,000 pounds gross, and I've been in this truck 80,000 pounds gross growing up mountains. So I don't know about gutless. I don't even know where that's coming from, because these trucks got some. They strong, man. He's right. It keeps up with most of them. He just hit it. He said he keeps up with most of them. That's right. The only trucks this truck don't pass is an owner-operated truck with, you might have a Peterbilt or a KW something with a, you know, um, they're not detuned. They aren't running conservatively. They're just made to run hard as they can get there, and get as fast as they can and get on to the next one. Problem is, they're running hard, drinking up a bunch of fuel, and they drinking up a lot of their profit, in fuel. Yeah, you can climb up the mountain faster than I can, but when you get to the mountain, you ain't got no money in your pocket. That's the way that works. Yeah, and that's the reason why companies have them tuned like that. Um, this truck can go faster than 65, but they have it governed at 65 for insurance purposes. And I can tell you something else, 65 gets you where you need to go. I don't know that I would be driving much faster than 65 if it was not governed, because it's at night. You have to kind of be prepared for animal strikes and deer running out in front of you. Cars with no tail lights. There's a lot of stuff can get in your way at the last minute, and you're trying to slow down 80,000 pounds. So I'd rather slow down 80,000 pounds from 65 than slow down 80,000 pounds from 80. You know, so we can't do that anyway. So I don't know about gutters, bro. You come on, you'll be all right. Um, this time next week I should be ready for the mentor. Hopefully, that was DST Trucker, and I hope so too, man. It's always fun to get to that mentor phase, and you find out, the box of chocolate. You never know what you're gonna get. Well, you'll find out. But wherever it is, it's on $200. You're gonna knock it out. It's gonna be successful, and you're gonna move on. Uh, let me see if I can grab one more. Uh, J Bobby, why don't they put APUs on their trucks? Can you idle a truck? What's the rules? Um, I want to be doing. I want to bring a dog to Swift with me, but a dog can't be too hot or too cold, and that's very true. And your body, you can't be too hot or too cold. And yeah, there are some times of the year where the truck, like right now, I'm in Denver and the truck won't idle. It's I have the optimized idle turned on, but the ambient temperature is rained pretty good a little bit ago, and the ambient temperature has dropped to that phase where the truck won't idle, and I'm perfectly comfortable in here. I don't have any problem with it. And uh, there's Swift don't have APUs on a truck, but when you go to the yard, there's probably be you know $10 out there. So if folks in if drive for Swift have dogs, and their dogs aren't panting and passing out. So what makes the APU that important? Um, if I had if it was my personal truck, I was owner operator, and I would get an APU. It's not because don't want to idle. It's because I don't want to idle. Right, I don't want to idle, but it's because of fuel purposes, not for comfort. They don't want to idle because the engine will burn a whole hell of a lot more fuel than than APU would. But um, that's the real purpose is for cost effectiveness, not necessarily directed to interior comfort, but they are linked because you idle it because you need to run the AC, right? So uh, the cost to purchase APU units for all their vehicles and the money they're saving, I don't know. I don't know. Plus, you got the maintenance. It's another engine that you have to maintain. So, not sure certain that if a company this size would benefit from uh, the APU units to offset the cost involved with purchasing them and maintaining them. Um, so, another big surprise um, coming next week. I won't bring it to you, but Autumn will. Okay, I hope I've answered some more of you guys' questions. I don't want to talk too long. It's 12 minutes. I'm using a short video version today, so you're even gonna get a bunch of crap at the end. It's gonna be me saying, "Deliver undistracted," and here's your boob.